Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Shoaib. Welcome back. Today tutorial video we will cover an important concept in the plant SCADA, that is the Popup. We will learn what they are, why they are useful, and how you can configure them using equipment and Genies in the plant SCADA. So let's understand what is a Popup. In the plant SCADA, a pop-up page is dynamic graphic page that appear at the runtime when triggered. So it will not normally appear whenever, for example, here, whenever I click it, on that time it's triggered. You can use a pop-up to display and modify information from a specific piece of equipment or process. The beauty of the pop-up is that you do not need to create multiple detail page for every pump, motor, or valve. Instead, you design one once and reuse pop-up and link it to the different equipments. For example, imagine you have a 10 pumps on your graphic page. Instead of designing 10 separate control windows or the pop-up windows, you can create one pop-up for the pump control. When you click on any of the pump, the same pop-up screen open, but it's automatically show the detail of the specific pump. So why should we have to use the pop-up? The pop-up have a pop-up save the time, reduce the engineering effort, and standardize the control screen. They make your SCADA project scalable and much easier to maintain. Operator also benefit from the clear interface, just like on equipment, or get the relevant detail instantly. So here we have a pop-up screen. So in this tutorial video, we'll learn how we can create our pop-up screen whenever we click over the any of the symbol. So this video is related to symbol. The next coming up video will see how we can open this pop-up or faceplate using the Genie. So in this video, we'll directly configure using the symbol directly when we'll click over the symbol. So let's see how we can configure in the plant SCADA. So we'll use the same project that we already created for the previous tutorials. Click here to launch the graphic builder, then click here new, click over the new page and select the resolution, and then select the faceplate, click OK. Now here right click over the page property, and first the window title what you want to display there. For example, I want like motor faceplate. Okay, and then appearance. From here you can put the resolution. For example, I put 40 and the 50 resolution, and then I want to change the background color. I will change the background color. Click OK. Now I will take one rectangular, just drop it here, and I will select the color. For example, I will select this color, click OK. Now arrange, adjust the position. First, I will change the width, suppose 40 and 34, and my x-axis is 0 and y also 0. So it will automatically come here in the corner. So now first we will hear one of the text, and I will write the name, and from here I will change the font color, bold. Now click here in the display, select the string, and here we'll put the question mark, then equipment, then again question mark, dot. I will come here in the variable. Here we already create this string variable. Okay, now come here and just paste it. Okay, general, put in the center, apply, okay, and select it. Align, click here in center. Okay, okay. Now I will bring the symbol of and, and now I have to use the same name that I already created. I will just copy it from here. Just copy it and paste it here. Now I will just rename this one, and from here the running I will copy it and paste it here. Okay, and for the command also I'm getting that time also should show the change the color. Okay, apply. Okay, now here I will create one button. That name is start and custom fill property. Okay, apply. Okay, take it from here and click here the input. Once anybody press this button, then it should write the value of 1, and okay, just copy and paste, and appearance should write stop, and the red color once yes, and here it should the value write 0 once somebody press stop button. Okay, that's it. Okay, here press. Now I will press the save, and I will write the name like my pump is plate. Pump face plate. I will write the name. Okay, and then click here the OK and save it. And you have to just note down this name. Now I'll click here to update the page. Yes, okay. Now I will call this page into, just copy it from here and call in the overview page. Now I will delete this symbol and I will take the new symbol icon, select from here pump, and Now here, once the value is running or the command value is true, both cases it should change the color. Apply. Okay. Now again click here. Come here the input and select from here insert function and AWS. Select this function. Okay. Here first I will put the -2, then arguments. Argument I'll write the argument, and then here we'll put the tag name, and tag name I will select it. The one here I will insert the tag. For example, I will select this one, but here I will not put complete tag name, only the equipment name. Here you can see this is my only equipment name, not complete tag. This is only just equipment name, whatever is appear here. Okay, after that I have to put the mode. I will put the mode 0. I will delete all and I will just put the mode 0. Okay. Now you can see the okay. Now I will add one more function, set function in in that function. I will add it to on the my faceplate or pop-up. So first I will write here the my newly created page that just now I copied. I will paste it here. Then here I can put the location. For example, I can put it like 100. Here I will also put 100. You can put uh, any of the XY coordinates, and then I will write 1 plus 8 plus 5 1 2. Okay, that's it. Just apply. Okay. Now once we click here, it will pass this parameter and it will open the faceplate for us. Okay. Here one more thing. Okay. First I will run and then I will explain about the string tag that I already created. Now we'll compile. Okay, our project is successfully compiled. We'll run our project. Click here over the OK. Now our runtime is open. Now if I will click it here, now you can see my faceplate is open. I can start and stop from here the pump. Now here only the one issue is there. Like I cannot close this faceplate. So let's stop runtime and go here in the visual, and here is the my this graphics, and I will insert one of the symbol. Go here in the icon library and select the close one and close symbol and just paste it here, and then double click here and click input, insert function in, and from here in free this will close this. Just save it and update the pages. click yes. Okay. One more thing I added here. I select the equipment editor and equipment type. I just add one motor name and configure as a string variable, and that I configure as an internal variable. Uh, okay. So after this, then come here in the variable, and here I write the name of this variable. And one more configuration I made it now. This internal variable I have to write something the value. So I configure like that. Once the page is open, in that time it will take this variable and it will write this value pump1. It will only execute once the page is open. Okay, that's it. Just close it and we'll compile our project. It's successfully compiled without any error, and then click here over runtime. Click OK. If I will click it here now, if I will click over the close button, I can easily able to close this my faceplate or pop. So here you can see that I was explaining that I create an internal string variable that is passing here the value, because this faceplate I created for more than 10 pumps, so I have to change this string variable for each of the pump. So for example, if I want to like configure for the pump 2, I will just here the input parameter that I am passing, I will just change those parameters. So for example, if I will change it, shut down, I will open the overview page. Here you can see I will just simply copy and the paste. I will remove this one. First appearance, from here I will control, I will delete all of this. So insert first the pump 2 running, or I want once the command should execute, then it should also show the start command, should also change the color. After I come here the input parameter, here just you simply have to replace with motor 01 with motor 0. Rest all thing will remain same. Apply. Okay, one more thing I want to add it here. I just add only for the pump 1, and I will add for the pump 2 also. Apply. Okay, save it and the close it, and now we'll compile our project. So our project is compiled successfully. Just run it. Click OK. So our runtime is open now. For example, if I open the first pump, I can start the pump and I can stop the pump. And similar manner, if I will click here over the pump 2, I can start the pump and I can stop the pump. And here you can also see for each pump different bit is enabled. So Alhamdulillah, we learn in this tutorial how we can configure a pop-up using the equipment, and how we can configure one pop-up and we can reuse for the multiple pumps. Thanks for watching this video.